Another Form by Doug Vogel. Each day, I invite the casual reminders of the metamorphosis, the grand stage we walk, the too funny to be solemn memory field, where we prop up desire in front of all of our experiences. These reminders can leave us cold, indifferent, adrift in a meaningless world. What is this but the repeated refrain, the chorus of a song we must try to open? Harmonies that only reveal themselves over time. When we try to quicken the pace, the soliloquy that moves us cracks, our voices falter. Eventually we pace ourselves so as not to hasten our plight toward the obvious ending. But we miss something when we skip past things. Will the colors return? Will that which has been muted, that rich color field we presume will fill us, will it find us? We fear that which we have gathered around us will not satisfy us as we offer our emptiness to others. Surely they will be patient and loving with what is not there, with what cannot hold us. This changing landscape, the permutations across a lifetime, the armor that has protected us from feeling is like a leaf clinging to a tree. And the body cries out for release only to be found in the ordinary. The bleak fields are asleep, yet something stirs in us. The evening harbors our dark hours in the specular image. Day turns into night, and the silent sentries keep watch over the passage of time. They wander out through the land, picking the flowers that will fade and wither and slip from our tender grip. If there should be no roses, if there should be no music, the aching body cries out. Something so beautiful cannot be held when we analyze it. It goes away. The feelings do not last, and they cast a shadow instead. A longing by any other name, the transitory picture frame, and the dreadful feelings that make us real. The leaf that clings to the tree, it does not fear falling. It does not brace itself. It does not tighten or contract. It grows, it connects, it lives its season without knowing it. Amidst the summer's glow, the shadows fall upon us in the wide spaces between burning days and the last sweet breath. He who is alone will remain alone, crying out to the dawn through the long day, the lonely night, the restless moving with the rustling leaf, wind blown in the fierce, mad absence of desire. Dried flowers, colorful leaves, the body remembers everything the mind tries to forget. We are the leaf clinging to the tree, the collapsed figure atop the shallow breath, holding on tight, supported by a wooden, stiff leg. All substitutes drift upon the nameless wind. It remembers what we try to forget. It holds the shape of every fear. The trembling at the threshold where another's warmth might reach us. The early wound that teaches us to hold ourselves too tightly. The terror of softening, of letting the body fall into another's arms and looking out at the vastness that opens when nothing is holding us in place. We look up at that vast blue sky, the simple, unbearable truth. The body waits to be touched and to be seen. The body that clings, the body that contracts, the body that waits. And I hope somebody is there to catch you. I hope someone is there to catch you when you fall, because we all must fall. The longest fall. It is our way of clinging. And we cry out, I need you. I want you. Is there anybody out there? And we search the distance in this unconscious wildlife. As if the world has made a small space for our cycle between life and death, our metamorphosis. And every life begins this way, a soft insistence, a trembling at the edge of being. We cling to life before we even understand what it is. We cling because something in us already knows how brief the season will be. Life moves through us across time, and light begins to move through us, changing shapes, changing form. And please, one more kiss before I say goodbye, and to say I love you before I forget the how and the why. And now, when I speak of the fear of death, I was really only speaking about the fear of life, the terror of being asked to grow, to take shape, and to become the sky, the wind, and the ground. The question remains, and this is my ode, to be anything at all. The leaf reaches its fullest form, the plateau where change is constant but invisible. And we arrange ourselves carefully like furniture in a room, and we pretend we will never leave. As if we could be shielded from the truth that everything we love is temporary. The rise and fall of the world in a single moment. Colors deepen from gold, amber, rust. We are here briefly, a single season, yet we build our days as if we were promised 1,000. Always becoming, our season asks us to become more. It's the radiance, it's the translucence, and we hold the leaf up to the sun, and the color becomes a kind of gratitude. The birth of life and all the impermanence it brings. The rising and falling of thoughts. The reminder to return to the freshness of this moment. How futile our safety zones become, as if they could shield us from the empty sky, the bare field that lays waste to our dreams. Nothing ends. Nothing changes. Nothing remains the same. A single season, and then we loosen our hold and enter into a new form.